YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is going to be on a mock draft, guys. Yes. So listen, this is not one of my mock drafts on sleepers where I have to invite a bunch of people. It's very stringent on me. Like, it's hard for me to get a lot of people in here to make. I don't want my streams to be sloppy. So, guys, today I'm just going on Fantasy Pros and doing one by myself to show you how I mock. And I think this is what y'all really need to get my essence to why I talk about players that I talk about. You know, I talk about DK. I'm not putting DK in front of Justin Jefferson. I'm not putting DK in front of Jamar Chase. I talk about Najee. I'm not putting Najee in front of Jonathan Taylor, but I am putting him in front of a lot of other guys. So this, guys, when I do this mock draft, you're going to get my essence of why I believe in certain players and when I'm going to draft them. It's hard to explain it, but I believe the mock drafts will show y'all and help y'all out in your league so you can win, guys. I want you to win fantasy football championships. I want you to make a lot of money, guys. So with no further ado, guys, let's get started. Let me go and greet the chat first. Pretty Richie, what they called him. What's up, bro, guys? That's the guy. He works for Fantasy Good Sports, guys. He's gonna be on more lives. Today he's just busy. So, guys, give my homeboy a shout out, Pretty Richie. Pretty Richie, what they called him. And Life is Sports Talk with Jake. Life is Sports Talk with Jake. What's good, bro? What's going on, Jake? He said, let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. So without no further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me take this. And guys, I will get to all the comments at the end of the mock. I'm going to go through all the comments. You know how I do it. All right, so let me go through the rules real quick, how I got it set up. Okay, guys, I'm doing one quarterback league and 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 3 flexes. Also, I'm drafting from the 7th spot, 12 teams. And I don't want a timer on here. Hopefully, there's no timer. Yeah, no clock, because I think I can speed up the computer. I want to talk through my pick to help y'all out. Okay, so let's get started. Hopefully this works out, guys. I haven't done the one on Fantasy Pros in a while. Come on, baby, let's go. Okay. All right, I'm picking at the 7th. You see this, guys? Wow. Let me see who's went already. I got to find how to work this format. Okay, so Jonathan Taylor was taken with the 101. Josh Allen with the 102. Wow, this is set up almost like a super flex. And they do got super flex on this one, guys. I apologize. I didn't know this was going to be a super flex. I thought I did 1 quarterback league, but it's super flex. So that's neither here nor there. We'll do super flex. So we got Jonathan Taylor at the 101, Josh Allen, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, and it's my turn at the 7th. All right, let me see. Guys, I think I'm going to go Najee here at the 1-7. I'm drafting Najee. Reason why I'm not gonna go 0, or I could go 0 RB here, but Najee is too good of a player. So if Najee wasn't on the board, I probably would go 0 RB here and start and get Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. But I'm not gonna do that because it's still a good running back that I trust with his health. That's what makes me decide if I want to go 0 RB or hero RB or robust RB. So right now it's looking like I'm gonna be going RB heavy because I have Najee in the first round. In the second round, if all the running backs are gone, then I might go hero RB. So I'm just giving you how I draft for my drafting strategy. So I'm gonna go Najee right here. Okay. All right, so it's back on me again. So let's look to see who started off in the second round. Nick Chubb. I wouldn't definitely not taking no Nick Chubb at the 201. Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, Kyle Merrill, and Lamar Jackson. Guys, I believe Justin Jefferson is still here for me. Let me make sure. Now he went, okay, Derrick Henry. So he went. So let me look at the running backs. Let me see who's here for the running backs. Saquon. That's who it looked like. I see Aaron Jones. I see Leonard Fournette. I see Saquon. I see Javonte. Let me go to the wide receivers. Now, look, it's super flex quarterback. So I could go quarterback here, but let me check out. Devontae Adams, no. Stephon Diggs, Mike Evans, no. I'm not taking these guys over Saquon. But I will check out the quarterback position. If I got to kill a quarterback, I might go quarterback here. Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady, Dak Prescott. No, I think I could wait and still get a good quarterback. I'm gonna go RB robust. I'm gonna go robust RB right here. I'm going Saquon. I see some of the chats. I'm not going no quarterback, right? I don't got to go quarterback because it's super flex. I don't have to get a quarterback early. I can go with other guys that I like. I like guys like Trey Lance and other guys, Kirk Cousins. So I'm gonna go Saquon here. So now I'm probably looking to go quarterback right here. I'm looking to get a quarterback in the next round. So I'm looking at the quarterbacks to win. I don't want none of these guys. None of those guys to win. Look, everybody dropped to me guys that I wanted. That's another skill set. You don't always got to go and get the player. You got to fill out. That's why you do mock drafts. I like Trey Lance. I don't think Trey Lance went. I'm going to go make sure and watch, but I don't think he went. So why would I go and get a quarterback that I don't want just because he's right there? No, I'm going to get a guy that I know has a possibility to boom. Saquon. Possibility. Najee. Boom. I got 2 RBs that I'm starting rolling out every week that's getting all the goal line touches. No rotation in that backfield or nothing. So I love that. So let me go check out. Let me go look at the quarterback spots. I got Matthew Stafford. Suggested players. No, 2 players from top rank. Top players from each. I want to see more quarterbacks in there. That's why I don't like this, what you call it. Why are they showing me those quarterbacks? I don't want those quarterbacks. So let me see here. Draft board. Okay, that's the draft board right here. That's suggestions. I don't want suggestions. Nope, that's not it either. Summary 22 projections. Let me see. Okay, let me see, guys. I'm still, because I don't, this format. Okay, there we go. We get down here to a guy that I want. So I'm willing to take, in the super flex, I'm willing to take Trey Lance early. Right here at the 3rd. I think it's a killer value. I'm still getting a top quarterback, in my opinion. It's just all in the guys that you want. So I'm going to take Trey Lance right here. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the quarterback spot, and I'm going to see who's here. Because it's super flex, so I always got to keep, until I get 2 quarterbacks, I got to keep looking at the value at the quarterback position. So it says Tom Brady's available. Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Tua, Justin Fields. So I see quarterbacks that I'm willing to take late. So let me go through the positions. So I'm over here, I'm looking. I see James Conner, David Montgomery, Ezekiel Elliott. I like Zeke right here. He's getting all that workload. Nobody's taking his goal line carries. Yes, Tony Pollard will come in and get some work between the 20s, but it's not going to bother Zeke numbers. Zeke's going to get all the goal line. He's making $15 million. Let me go to the wide receiver position. Okay. I see Michael Pittman here, Deontay. That's a good class. I see Terry. I see Mike Williams down here. I like Mike Williams. I see Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman. So it's still value. So I'm thinking, let me look at the tight end spot. There you go. Kyle Pitts right there. That's it. That's where I'm going right here. That value right there, I'm killing that. I'm taking that value. Because I believe in Kyle Pitts. I believe he could be the number one tight end. So I'm going to take Kyle Pitts right here. Remember, guys, as you come in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is cutting edge content. Okay. So let's look at my rosters. I got Trey Lance, Najee, Saquon, and Kyle Pitts. No, I got no wide receiver. I'm fine with that because I still got a killer wide receiver still available. Yeah, this setup is a little different. I don't like all these super flexes, guys. So again, I apologize. This is a new format, but you still get the essence of how I'm drafting. So let me go. Let me go look. So let me go to the quarterback spot. I got Derek Carr. You see what I'm talking about? I got Derek Carr here. I got Tua. I got Justin Fields. I like Justin Fields, but I'm going to go ahead and take Derek Carr. I'm not going to get cute. I could get cute and go Justin Fields over him, but why would I do that with all those weapons in Las Vegas? I'm going to go ahead and take Derek Carr right here. I think I'm getting him at a killer value. Boom. So those are my two super flex quarterbacks. Okay. So let's go to my wide receivers now. We got running backs. We could go another running back if it was better value, but let's look at the receiver position. Let's see what we got here. I got Cortland Sutton. I got Marquise Brown. I got Amari Cooper. I got Jerry Jeudy. I got Darnell Mooney. Whew. Let me go look at the running backs. I like the receivers, but let me just make sure. Bam. There you go right here. That's just me personally. I'm going A.J. Dillon. Goal line opportunities, I love it. Great offense. I'm going A.J. Dillon. So those receivers, I see a lot of receivers went off the board, but I'm still fine. There's still a lot of guys there that I like. So let's go to the wide receiver spot. Let's look and see what we got here. No Juju. I'm not taking no Juju. I'm not taking no Elijah Moore. Adam Thielen, I'm okay with that. But I think right now I'm going Hunter Renfrow because I got Derek Carr. So just because I got Derek Carr right here, I'm going to get that package deal. I'm going to go ahead and take Hunter Renfrow off the board right here. A lot of good wide receivers still out there. And I got killer RBs. Yeah, Marquise Brown is nice. Marquise Brown was nice. Okay, so we still at the wide receivers. I like Christian Kirk. And I like Claypool. I'm going Christian Kirk right here. That's the $80 million man right there. Okay. So we back here again. I'm gonna go another wide receiver. I'm gonna go this little edgy guys. It's Gage. I could go Gage here. Yes, he's a wide receiver one in the offense. I could go Gage here, or I could go Kadarius, or I could go Claypool. I like Claypool, and I also like Gage. Woo. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Tom Brady. I'm gonna go with the best offense. I'm gonna go ahead and get Russell Gage right here. Look, you still got Deshaun Watson out there, and he's not gonna miss the whole season anymore, guys. I don't believe so. Okay, so let's look at this roster. I'm not gonna do any bench players, guys. I'm just gonna fill up this. Don't even worry about that super flex because I'm not gonna draft like that. But I got Trey Lance, Najee, Saquon, Hunter Renfrow, Christian Kirk, full PPR. Hunter Renfrow, Christian Kirk are PPR monsters. Russell Gage is going to be fine. I could have got Claypool, but I went on and went with Russell Gage. Claypool is still out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Claypool. But let me check the running back spot just to make sure ain't no running back slipped. I love James Cook. I love Ramondre Stevenson. It's all in what you want, guys. It wouldn't be wrong right here to take James Cook or Ramondre, because sometimes you can't wait. You get sniped. This is computer too, so everybody gonna fall to me nicely. But in a real draft, you would get sniped. So you have to go to your guy when it get around a certain ADPs. You have to go for your guy. So yeah, look like I'm gonna stay wide receiver. I love Claypool. I think he's gonna be a nice player this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Claypool. Yeah, Treylon is nice too. Treylon is gonna be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Claypool right here. Okay. So let's make this next pick right here. It's either gonna be Ramondre Stevenson still there. I'm going with Ramondre Stevenson. I love James Cook. Guys, I can see myself going with James Cook, but I'm trying to be a little safe with y'all. Say I can give y'all some good content. Because I think James Cook is on a better offense. But Ramondre Stevenson is the second backup to Damian Harris. He's gonna evolve this year. Melvin Gordon is a backup. I still like Ramondre Stevenson just a little bit more than Melvin. So I'm gonna go Ramondre, but let me look at the tight end spot just to make sure. I like Cole Kmet, but again, it's a tight end. It's not, I don't think I'm gonna take a tight end over a running back right here. No wide receivers. The wide receivers it's bad now with the wide receivers. Running back is still good with running backs like that. I'm gonna take Ramondre Stevenson. Yes, sir. I did steal Claypool. I did. He failed. Got to kill a deal with Ramondre Stevenson, as you can see on the side here. All right. So let's go look at this roster because I'm not going to go through the whole thing because the setup is not all the way right. Well, we got 4 bench spots. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out the draft. I'm not going to do no super flex quarterback, but so let's see here. Let me see, wide receiver. I like Devontae Parker for the New England Patriots. Let me see. Let me go quarterback. I don't need a quarterback, but it's super flex, so you could get a backup running back. Melvin Gordon. Look like it's going to be Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon didn't fail to me. I'm going to take Melvin Gordon right here. And that's how I draft guys. I love to take a lot of backup running backs. That way I can find whoever catch that rhythm through the season. I'm going to have them. I'm always have them on my team. So look at that. Even the it's a steal. They said it's a steal. Okay. So let's go into wide receivers now. Let's look. No, I don't like none of these guys. Let me see what the tight ends look like. Cole Kmet still there. Let me go ahead and get that steal right there. Bam. I'm taking Cole Kmet. And now I'm going to try to go get a backup quarterback in a super flex league. Okay, so let me look at the quarterbacks. They got Jimmy, they got Drew. It's got bad. And I think the reason why it's so bad, guys, because I got that extra super flex in there. So you got to kind of be, don't really pay that any mind. But you do definitely need a backup quarterback in super flex. So I'm going to go ahead and take Jimmy right here. Another good pick according to the website. And I think this should be my last pick right here. Rosters. Let me look at the roster. Yeah, I got no, I think it's 2 more picks. Okay, so let me go out here to rankings. Let me go to wide receiver. Let me see what's out here on the board. I like Nico Collins right here. Josh Palmer. There's even some other guys that I could see myself drafting. George Pickens, AJ Green. Let me go look at the running back position just to make sure. Sony Michel, James White, Chuber. Yep, look like I'm going to go wide receiver here. And I'm going to take Nico. Now, I like Nico, man. I like Davis Mills. I like Nico. Josh Palmer do got upside. But I feel like they're going to spread the ball around a lot in that offense. Josh Palmer will have some boom weeks. Okay, and see Josh Palmer, he's still there. Get the running backs. Mike Davis, one of my last picks. I'm going to take Mike Davis. I just did a video on that. I don't know if J.K. Dobbins is then or starting off. So I'm going to take this Mike Davis pick. He might be the starting running back the first 2 to 3 weeks. All right. Let me look at this. I got one more pick. That's true. That's true, Richard. You make a good point. He do state them guys do get injured. And Palmer do got an opportunity to come in there. I agree with you 100%, bro. That's why I tell you got to pick your team for guys that you like. I'm not saying my pick was the best, because what you said, man, you ain't tell no lies. Keenan Allen and Mike Williams can go down. Let me see. This last pick here. The last pick here. I don't see any running backs. I think I'm gonna go one of these rookie wide receivers. Yeah, I'm gonna go rookie wide receiver. And let me see here. I could go AJ Green here. George Pickens. I already got Claypool. So I'm going to go ahead and go Josh Palmer. All right, guys. So let's look at this draft board here. All right. So that's my team. They gave me a 77. Like I said, I don't care about no grades. you can get bad grades and you end up having the best team into the league. So right here, guys, like my list, you can see right here, I got Trey Lance with my as my quarterback. I got Najee, I got Saquon, I got Hunter Renfrow, Christian Kirk, Russell Gage. Now those wide receivers, they not upper echelon wide receivers, but it don't matter. I went Najee, Saquon heavy. I got other wide receivers down here at the bottom, like Josh Palmer, Nico Collins. Also, I could work the waiver wire. I got Chase Claypool. So I got room to work these guys. Guys, when you go, since I waited late to get my wide receivers, I got to go and draft wide receivers at the end of the draft and make sure I stack them guys to where if these guys don't hit, because they not high volume guys, where they not top tier guys, then I can always fill it in. Nico Collins, he can come into this lineup. I don't plan on nobody coming into Najee and Saquon. If that happens, then maybe I didn't make the right picks or somebody got hurt. But I love my running backs. This is a running back bill. And the reason why this was a running back bill instead of a zero RB bill is because I had Najee fall to me to number 7. To me, Najee is the number 2 running back overall this year. With volume and everything, I'm going with that. Saquon, I'm going with his volume. Great. They got a better offensive line. They got Dayball in there. They want to get him to catch a lot of passes in PPR. Saquon can catch up to 90 passes again. I said what I said. I'm not fading no Saquon. I'm willing to take that risk. So last year, I wasn't willing to take that risk on Saquon. I wasn't willing to take a risk on a lot of running backs. Najee, I didn't know what he was. He showed me I like his work ethic. He showed me he can stay healthy. So I'm willing to take a running back in the first round if I trust their health. It's all about health with RBs to me in the first round. So that's why I did this build, guys. A.J. Dillon, I love A.J. Dillon. That's why I went on. I could have went wide receiver right there and got Rashad Bateman or Darnell Mooney. But I decided to go A.J. Dillon because I feel like I took the best player. That, tomato. Some of you might believe that Rashad Bateman is a better player this year than A.J. Dillon as far as opportunity, and that's fair. To me, I had to get that A.J. Dillon. I love A.J. Dillon. And again, like the C+ doesn't mean nothing to me. I love the C+. It don't matter if they gave me a D-. It's all about the guys that I know won't get opportunities. Trey Lance, the computer ain't giving Trey Lance his respect. I told y'all he's going to be a top 5 quarterback this year. That's on me. That's me. So, guys, let me get to the chat. I'm going to leave this up here while I do the chat, guys. That way y'all can just see the team that I drafted. Okay. Yep. Richie said, what's good, bro? Click the like button, everyone. Yes, sir. And Life is Sports Talk with Jake says, share the tweet. Okay. Yeah, Life is Sports Talking with Jake said, let's go. Yes, sir, bro. Hopefully this mock draft helped everybody. And Mr. Anderson says, what's good, bro? Can you pull up the draft board? Yes, sir. There go the draft board right there for you. Hopefully that helps out. I'll move it around a little bit. And I also will share the draft board, too, into a post on my channel. He says quarterback. And Richard says quarterback is super flex. Yeah, bro, but you can fade. You can build your team when it's super flex because everybody going quarterback, but you better know who you're getting and you better get them. If you're going to wait to the 3rd or 4th round to get your quarterback in the super flex, you better know that you're getting Kirk Cousins and Trey Lance or somebody like that special. You just don't fade that position and then you end up with bottom like Baker Mayfield and Jimmy that could kill you. I don't care how good your team is because the quarterback scores so much. They easily scoring into the 20s. And Richie says, yes, sir, go quarterback. And Pretty Richie, he liked Jalen Hurts. I skipped over Jalen. And Richie also says, Trey Lance will be a top 5 quarterback. Yes, sir, he will. He will. And Superflex, quarterbacks usually go very fast. They do. And Life in Sports, I said, damn, you believe in Barkley. Yes, sir, bro, I do. I believe in him this year. I like him this year for the ADP value, bro. He getting all that work. They got running backs in front of him that's going to be splitting carries. Why would I go with a guy that's in front of him that's going to be splitting carries? Saquon getting all that work, all of it. They ain't drafting not one running back. And Pretty Richard said a good strategy in Superflex is to grab at least one quarterback in the first 3 rounds. Yes. Yep. You in the first 3, yes, I would recommend that unless you have 2 guys that you targeting that you know gonna go after the first 3, and you better get them, because if you don't, it might be a wrap for you. Life and Sports Talk with Jake says super flex is 2 flex, 1 quarterback. No, well, in with my super flex that I usually do, it usually just means 2 quarterbacks. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, man. It should have had just, it's supposed to have been 1 super flex, 1 quarterback, and 3 flexes. That's what it's supposed to be. But I don't know what happened. Pretty Richie says, put some respect on it and click the like button, everyone. Good stuff. Appreciate it, Richie. And Richie says, good value with the Kyle Pitts, top 3 in the position with ease. Yes, sir. And Richie says, super flex format is becoming a very popular choice of leagues in fantasy industry. Excuse me, guys. Got to be fluid and flexible when drafting. Yes, sir. You do. Never know what's going to happen. And I agree with this one here, Richard. Richard said, go Marquise Brown. He'll boom first 6 weeks with D-Hop being suspended. I agree. I just went on and went with, I think I went with A.J. Dillon. That was just my prerogative. But, bro, you're right about Marquise Brown. I like Marquise Brown. I think he's going to be a really good player. Okay, Pretty Richie says, Kirk, good call. Wide receiver 1 in that offense. Look where I got him. Look at the ADP value where I got Christian Kirk. PPR monster. And Claypool would have been my choice over Gage. Yeah, bro, but I got both. But you're right. You're right. I just tried to switch it up a little bit, but I do want people to know that Gage is a good play. Gage is a good play. And Mr. Anderson says, I like Treylon Burks a lot. I'm still high on. Me too. I like Burks. I like him for his ADP. I'm not taking him early or anything like that, but I think where his ADP is at right now, I think he's a great value for a rookie. And Pretty Richard said, yo, you stole Claypool. Yes, sir. Claypool going to get off. He's the number 1 on this offense. I said what I said. Outside of Najee, Claypool is number 1. Deontay is good, but I don't think Mitchell Trubisky is going to hyper-target Deontay. He could. I don't think he's going to hyper-target him like Big Ben did. Excuse me. And Pretty Richard says, nice. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, bruh. Second take. What up, TD? What up, bruh? What's going on with you? He said, just saw your mentions. Hey, it's all good, bruh. It's all good. And he says, hanging with the fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Pretty Richie says, Melvin Gordon will be a thorn in Javonte's side all season. He will. That will be a thorn for both of them. And Second Take says, love Cole Kmet with that pick. Yeah, that was very late. And backup tight end, especially in tight end premium, but this is not tight end premium. But Pretty Richie says, Matt Ryan. Yeah, you can get Matt Ryan's going to be a solid quarterback. I went on and got Jimmy. I don't know if Jimmy was there. I don't know if Matt Ryan was there. I didn't see Matt Ryan. And let me see, guys. See Matt Ryan. And he says Jimmy G may not find a home and still is rehabbing. Yes, I agree with that. I didn't see Matt Ryan. I would have got Matt Ryan if I'd have seen him, bro. I didn't see him. And Pretty Richie says Josh Palmer is the pick. Yes, Josh Palmer. I end up getting him too. His thoughts on Crowder. Jameson Crowder is going to be a nice, solid PPR guy. I think he's going to be a nice, solid PPR guy, but I don't think he's going to be a guy that I would try to play every week. I think I might pick him up off the waiver wire. That's it. And Pretty Richie says, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams stay injured. Palmer gets huge opportunities in the number 1 offense. Yes, sir, he does. And Second Take says, Mooney, I love. Yep, I love Mooney too, bro. And Mass Network says, it's Hip Hop Nation. What's going on? Hip Hop Nation. What's up, bro? He said, TD to go. I try to be, bro. I try to be. And Pretty Richie says Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is going to be solid. I don't know how much value he's going to get, but I'd rather take other guys in his ADP value where he's going. And Second Take says Jeff Wilson might be a sneaky. No, it's going to be Elijah Mitchell, Tyrion Davis Price, and those guys. I don't think Jeff Wilson's going to get that much work. I could be wrong, though. And Mr. Anderson said Dotson. Dotson is nice. People been talking about him the last couple of weeks. And Richie said, "Oh, you stole Palmer." Yes, I did. And Second Take says, "I love your team." I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yep, appreciate it. And Second Take said, "Just only concern is Barkley health." It is, but bro, we all gotta take shots on guys' health. I'm willing to take that shot on his health. But you're right, it's all about Barkley's health. And Pretty Richard says, only because it's super flex format, your grade would have been much higher if Hurts was taken. Yeah, man, but I'm not drafting for a grade. I'd rather take Trey Lance. And if Hurts would have been there where Derek Carr would have been, most definitely. But I'm not taking Hurts over Trey Lance. That's just my 2 cents. I actually like Trey Lance over Hurts. I know that might be a little bit off. I know Hurts got a lot of sauce right now, but I'm humongous on Trey Lance. Like, if you ask me to bet $100 or bet $1,000 on somebody as far as them being a solid fantasy player, it would probably be Trey Lance. So that's why I chose to take Trey Lance there. But you're right. My grade might have been a little bit higher but I don't draft for grades. I needed to get those killer RBs. And Matt says, great team, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. And Mass Network says, Pretty Richie, what they called him. I like it. Yeah, I got that from Martin. You remember when Ricky came on there and he was like the most popular guy in Martin High School, and every time Martin would see him, he was like, Pretty Ricky, what they called him. And that was just hilarious. So that's what I call my homie Richie. Pretty Richie, what they called him. And he said, yeah, I love Harris at 7. Yep. I do. I love Najee at the number 7. And Second Take says, I feel like Mooney greater than A.J. Dillon. Yeah, but you tell me one season where Aaron Jones has been healthy the whole season. So I'm willing to take that A.J. Dillon being being a killer RB value then to get Mooney when I could get other wide receivers like Christian Kirk, right? Christian Kirk could come and fight Mooney for a little bit, right? I love Mooney. I'm just not stupid how on Mooney, but Mooney's going to be solid, and I could be wrong. Mooney, you could be right, Second Take. Mooney could outdo A.J. Dillon. I'm not going to argue that. But I would argue that I have to have A.J. Dillon on my team because if A.J. Dillon is on somebody else's team and he boom, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be mad at myself. But if Mooney outdoes A.J., hey, I get what I get. I deserve it. I'm okay with it. I lose. But I cannot lose and not pick A.J. Dillon when I know I've been championing A.J. Dillon for the last 2 years and especially this year. So that's why I always tell you guys to trust your heart. Don't always listen to what I tell you. Kind of gauge it, but like, okay, well, I'm going to go here because that's just my guy, TD. I'm fair to that. I understand that. I respect that because fantasy is about having fun. Sometimes you don't even want to win with somebody else's player. You'd rather lose with your players. And I know people are like, well, I'm about winning. Yes, it's about winning, but you also got attachments. You got what I call soul attachments. And you might have a soul attachment to a Darnell Mooney, or you might have a soul attachment to an A.J. Dillon. Second Take says, I need to show you my Superflex league from last night when I did a mock. Okay, show it to me, bro. Send it to me in Twitter. And Second Take says, Giants' whole offense is Barkley, and you shouldn't have got hurt. And he shouldn't have got hurt one of those games. Yes. Yep, that game, the ankle game. And Second Take says, I prefer quarterback, RB, or he says I prefer quarterback, RB, quarterback, or RB or RB, quarterback, RB. Okay. Hey, I don't want to get into no template because I feel like that can make you pick players that don't even really matter. I feel like you got to take the best available player most of the time, 90% of the time. Okay. And he's talking about in the Superflex league. Okay, I got you. And Second Take says, when is Godwin coming back? I don't know. And I'm still, even at the first week, I don't think he's going to get hyper-targeted. And Second Take says, Carr is a quarterback too, is a steal. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. That's why, yes. Yep. I agree with that. I think he is. And Matt Galloway, what's up, bro? He said Mike Williams will finish as the wide receiver 1 this year. Hey, you could be right, brother. I hope so. I got a lot of Mike Williams. I believe in him. I believe in him. Williams or Keenan Allen. Yep. Both of them. Keenan Allen be solid, but I like Mike Williams a little bit more. And Secretary said, that is true, TD. Trusting your guys. Yep, you got to trust your guys. Yes, sir. And Secretary says, Carr or Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins all day. Kirk Cousins all day. And listen, Carr won't be nice, but I just believe in Kirk. I believe in Kirk and Justin Jefferson. I believe in that stack this year. Yep, guys. So let me see. Projection standings. Let me see. Consensus of 117 projected standings. Mock draft again. 10 million best ball. Let me see what this says. What is this? Okay, nah, that's not what I was wanting to do. All right, guys. It probably lost my information. But guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I appreciate everybody being here. Let me see what Pretty Richie says. Pretty Richie says Jameson Williams will be the best QB2 for Superflex in 2022. Carr will be good as well. I disagree with you on that one, Pretty Richie. I don't want no part of no Jameis. No parts of Jameis at all. I'm not high on Jameis. His knee injury, he's not that accurate. I'd rather have a lot of other quarterbacks. But listen, you could be right, bro. I just can't take him there. And Secretary says, my guy this year is Kelce and JJ. Yes, sir. I love JJ. And Kelce's going to be fine, but I like Pitts a little bit more than Kelce this year. Thank you. All right. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. He said he sent it to my DMs, his mock draft last night. And Secretary says, also good stream, learned a lot. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jameis Winston. Yep, I got you, bro. I just can't take him, Pretty Richie. He might hit, man. I'm just low on him this year. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Guys, remember, as you can see, go click on my OnlyFans. Listing leagues have started. I'm building them up. Guys, if you're not on my OnlyFans, if you get in these listener leagues, you're going to have to pay $5 to get in the league. Because it's really for my OnlyFans. It's the listing league. So if you're not part of the OnlyFans and you want to get in one of these leagues, you're going to have to pay $5, guys. So make sure you click on all the links. Go to my website, goodsportstd.com. Richie got killer articles. Matt got a couple of articles there, guys. Make sure you read those articles. And guys, I'm going to be doing more mock drafts. Hopefully, I'm going to get used to this platform and I'm going to be able to do like a one quarterback mock for y'all. Because I know a lot of you play in single quarterback leagues. So, guys, y'all be safe. Peace.